there, welcome or welcome back to Beauty Bees. I'm Iris and today I'm filming my monthly haul for July of 2023. I really wanted to say 2021 there. I have no idea what time warp I'm living in. I actually have quite a bit of stuff this month. I do have 2 orders that have not yet come to me, so I'll include them in my spending breakdown at the end of the video. However, I clearly can't show them today, so I will include the items themselves in August's haul, which should hopefully be really small because I spent kind of a lot this month. There's sort of 2 reasons for that. The first was that I have actually been really good about using my skincare, and because I haven't been doing the beauty boxes, I don't have this constant influx of little skincare samples all the time, so I needed some skincare. Additionally, I received a little bit of a late birthday gift, and I decided to spend that on some new makeup. So let's get into things. And we're actually going to start with the one item this month that I kind of purchased but didn't directly buy. This is from the brand Bellissima, which is the Hy-Vee store brand beauty products. This is their Love Potion Body Mist. They had some kind of promotion running where if you were in their rewards club, which I am, you could get one of their body mists or one of their body washes, I think, for free. So I decided to try out Love Potion. I assume that this is intended to smell like Victoria's Secret Love Spell. And it is pleasant, but I don't think it is spot on to Love Spell. I haven't used Love Spell in a really long time, like well over a decade. However, it informed enough of my teenage memories that I assume if I smelled like proper Love Spell that I would be transported to being in like 8th or 9th grade and waiting in line at the movie theater to see Twilight. Right? Like, we all wore Love Spell to go see Twilight if you are also 28, 29 years old. Anyway, it's pleasant. I like it. I don't know that I needed 8.5 ounces, but I will use it at some point. It'll probably take me a while, though. Okay, so that takes care of the one thing that I got from Hy-Vee. Now let's move to Macy's. The reason that I was shopping at Macy's was I needed a new moisturizer, and I decided to revisit one that I have used in the past and really enjoyed. This is from Clinique. It's their Moisture Surge 100-hour auto-replenishing hydrator. Now, I have no idea why it is 100 hours. Why would you have a product on your face for over 4 days? But I do like it. I'm not going to question it too much. This one has a pink cap because I guess Clinique is enough stuck in like 2008 that it's still partnering up with Susan G. Komen. But it's nice. I really do like it. I've started using it already because I really needed moisturizer when I got this. And it's nice. I really, really love these gel creams. This is probably my favorite. So that was, I think, $39 or something. By the way, I will show prices at the end, but that is minus any gift cards, minus any discount codes, etc., etc. I do tend to redeem like credit card reward points and like shopping rewards for beauty, so that all gets factored in to my grand totals. Okay, so that was what I directly purchased from Macy's, and then because it's Clinique, they of course had a giant gift with purchase. So it was actually a 6-piece gift with purchase set. I gave away a little sample of the eye cream. It actually wasn't that little of a sample. I think it was like 1/4 of an ounce. So half of a full-size eye cream. It had beeswax in it. I'm allergic to beeswax. I gave it to my mom. Hopefully she really enjoys it. So let's get into the products from the free gift with purchase that I actually kept. So there were 3 additional skincare pieces in here. We have the Smart Clinical Repair Wrinkle Correcting Serum. Have not started using any of these yet. The Clinique All About Clean Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser, and then the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. So I think I might actually start using this pretty soon. I feel like usually these moisturizers that are in a tube like this I can get away with using during the day. Though this is for very dry to dry combo, so maybe not. I don't know. I'm still interested in giving it a go. So 3 skincare products, and then there were 2 makeup products. The mascara I have not yet opened. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara in black. It's a good size to get in a freebie pack. And then the thing that I was probably most excited about is the Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. I've worn this once so far, and it is really cute. It's nice and sheer. It wears off very evenly. I think I'm going to get a lot of good use out of this product. I thought it was going to be more similar to the Revlon Super Lustrous Shine lipsticks. I have one in Rum Raisin that is a pretty similar base color to this, but this is definitely more sheer and a lot less shiny than that is. I feel like this is going to be so good for me. And it's not the tiniest sample ever. I will definitely have a very good idea of if I enjoy this, or from my vantage point here, just how much I'll enjoy this by the time I finish it. I got drawn in by Sleek Nail this month. This is an online retailer that has a lot of different brands of nail polish. They have pretty much all of the bigger mainstream brands, so think China Glaze, Zoya, Orly, OPI, those types of brands. They also have some boutique polishes, or I guess maybe indie. I don't really know where KB Shimmer and Cirque fall on that spectrum, but they sell those brands as well. So I got 3 polishes from them. The first one is from Color Club. This is the shade Slay the Day. You know what? I swatched all 3 of these and I didn't bring my swatch stick, so let me grab that. Okay. I've returned bearing my swatch ring, and I think I was talking about this Color Club polish in Slay the Day. Here it is swatched out. I actually have this in a project. This is in my project polish right now to use 4 times. I've used it twice so far, and this is not the polish that I hoped it would be. I hoped this would be like a really bright, hot pink glitter, and it is more of a raspberry pink, and it's very sheer. This is 2 or 3 coats, and it is not giving full coverage on the nail ring. It's a glitter with a little bit of base color, but not much, and it dries matte, which I didn't even know could happen for a glitter without a ton of base color. When I wore it by itself, I was really disappointed. I wanted it to be this nice, smooth color. To get it to that point, it ended up being very thick. It ended up coming off really quickly because it was so thick and built up on top of itself. And it vaguely looked like frozen mashed up raspberries. Maybe that's very specific, but when I was in college, I used to work at the dining hall, and I manned the dessert station that also had some canned fruit put out. We had these frozen raspberries. They were so gross. They always kind of reminded me of raw hamburger, and this doesn't remind me of raw hamburger, but it sure did remind me of those nasty frozen raspberries, which was something I hadn't thought about in 10 years or more. So thanks for the memories. Anyway, I'm wearing this right now on my toes over another polish, and it is so cute. I think this is going to be adorable for like Halloween time because it is so deep and vampy, and it gives the polish underneath that nice matte feeling as well. I like this. It's not what I thought I was getting myself into, but I can see myself really enjoying this. Next up, we have a glitter from China Glaze. This is She's Icy. And here it is swatched. I did 1.5 coats. This is quite a packed glitter. You could definitely get this to full coverage in 3 coats if you wanted to. I bought this to use as a topper. I have a gold topper that's somewhat similar to this. It's from People of Color, and it's also like a really fine gold shimmer with a lot of gold flakies. And I thought that having a silver version would be just great. I've worn this once so far. It ended up, the way I applied it, being a little bit too much. But I think that now that I know just how much color or just how many flakies it's easy to deposit with this, that I'll do a better job of cleaning off my brush and get closer to the effect that I was looking for. It's really pretty though. I'm very impressed. I kind of worried that it was going to be too sparse and that I wasn't going to be able to get out these bigger flakes of silver, but it's worked really well for me. I'm really happy with this polish. And then finally we have a Zoya polish. This is Tinsley. I bought this because I was watching some old Just Face 90 videos, and she used to talk quite a bit about this and how it was one of her favorite polishes. And I think that I would like this more if I had a little bit of a warmer skin tone. It is a pink gold shade. It's pretty sheer, but here it is in 2 coats. You can definitely build it up somewhat. On me, I find that this pulls very gold. I think that if I had a little bit less pink in my skin tone, that this might pull more of that rosy pinkish gold, but it's still pretty. I still like it. I'm still going to wear it. I really like this sort of sheer shimmery formula from Zoya. I think it's very ethereal, very pretty. Sleek nail. Next up we have a Walmart purchase. I just gave myself $25 to go into Walmart and buy whatever I wanted in the beauty section. So here's what I walked out with. First up we have another nail polish. This is from LA Colors. It is their Color Craze Gel in the shade Ravishing Gown. Not sure how they got to Ravishing Gown as a name, but you know, sounds intriguing, right? Here it is in 3 coats, I think, and it is quite sheer. I would probably use this as a topper more than a normal polish, and it does have a really pretty shift to it. It has some purple. I can see some fuchsia at some angles, and I think you're seeing that pretty strong blue flash. It's really pretty. The one time I've worn it so far has been over a cream purple. I think it would be even prettier over a black. I really like these shifty polishes. I like playing around with them. This is pretty similar actually to the Sally Hansen Cosmic Blue polish that I liked so much. That one leaned more blue to silver. This one's more purple to blue, but it's a pretty similar type of formula. It's really pretty. So now I'm finally done with my swatching. Now we have something I'm wearing today. This is this little Hard Candy quad. It is their Hard Candy Moods line in Envy. I just thought this looked really interesting. I was kind of hoping that it would be similar to the e.l.f. Bite Size palettes, and I liked the idea of being able to get 4 eyeshadows that were each individually pretty small. I am wearing this green shade today. I have it just in my outer corner. The shade that I have all over my lid is from Luxie, and it is ETE, well, It's not called E.T. It's called Phone Home. It's E.T. inspired, I'm sure. So here we have swatches. It is a surprisingly nice palette. I've had good luck with all of the shades. I will say that this deepest shade is a little bit on the patchy side, but not too bad. Very workable. It just requires a little bit more patience. Everything else, really quite pretty. The shade that I'm most drawn to is this lightest, like silvery green. And I've worn this a few times. It's really pretty. It actually pulls almost a little bit lime on me. I see a lot more yellow when it is swatched on the eye versus on the finger or in the pan, but it's really cute. I quite enjoy it. So that was the Hard Candy Envy palette. It's a hit. I like it. I also walked out of Walmart with 3 lip products. So the first is a lip balm from CoverGirl. This is their tinted lip balm in the shade Life is Pink. And this is so much more tinted than I thought it was going to be. I mean, look at that. That is not something that I can apply without a mirror, but it is really pretty. It actually wears pretty well through the day too. It is not messy, but worn away after I'm done with lunch, but I expect that out of any lipstick pretty much. I would much rather it be gone than have wandered around my face. And that's what I expected, the wandering from such a tinted lip balm. But this really stays where it needs to. I kind of hoped that this was going to be really similar to the old, were they called Pop Kiss lip balms that CoverGirl had like 5 years ago or more. I don't think these are that similar. Those were pretty heavily fragranced. This doesn't smell like it is fragranced. They had a similar amount of color, though I think those were a little bit more sheer. This has a lot of color, and it's not shaped like a traditional lipstick bullet. It's more rounded, like a baby lips. Next up, I feel like I can't leave Walmart without picking up one of these Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks. My Walmart has a way better display of these than anywhere else that I ever shop, and they're like $6 there, which is also less than these are anywhere else that I shop. So I did end up coming out with one. This is the shade Berry Hot, and it is a cream lipstick. It is this lovely purple color, but it is pretty approachable. It is not as difficult to wear as I thought it was going to be. I almost expected this to be a little bit brighter and bolder on the lips, but I've worn this to work even during the summer, and I felt very comfortable. It also mixes really well with brighter pinks or lighter pinks if I wanted to tone it down a little bit. These Super Lustrous lipsticks are really nice mixing lipsticks. And I know I love the formula. These are so much better than their $6 price tag would suggest. I really hope that Revlon does not actually end up going out of business. I know that they filed for bankruptcy, but I'd be really sad if I couldn't get these anymore. And speaking of things that I would be really sad if I couldn't get anymore, and have made poor choices because of that fear, we have these Maybelline Green Edition Balmy Lip Blushes. So I have one of these, or I had one of these at the beginning of the month. It is a bright cherry red, very sheer, super pretty. Love it. Have used like a third of it, and I haven't made a ton of progress on pretty much any lip products this year. So it's definitely one I've been going for again and again. So when I was at Walmart, I bought, I think this one. This is the shade Desert, and it is a peachy shade. A little bit on the more brown side of peach. I really like it. It's pretty. You can see I've used it a couple of times already. I think that I bought this one at Walmart because I also bought 3 at Ulta. I saw that these were marked as being on sale, and almost nothing else from Maybelline was on sale at Ulta. So I bought 3 more. Here they are, and we'll go through them now. These were $5 each, and I think Ulta is stopping. I think Ulta has stopped restocking these because I checked just a couple of days ago, and from having, I don't know, 10 shades that were all marked to down to $5 from probably more like 9, they were down to having 2 shades. So I probably shouldn't have bought 4 lipsticks from the same line, but I also can't be mad at myself because I really do love these, and I think I will probably end up using all 5 of these up. So, first up, we have the shade Midnight, which is a berry shade. I've worn this one as well, and it was really pretty. Definitely more on the red side of berry than the Revlon lipstick was. We've got Spring, which I have not worn yet. This is a little bit more of a pinky red, or a lot bit more of a pinky red. Interesting, this one also has a bit more of a pigment punch than the berry one did. That'll be fun. I need to bring that one out. And then lastly, we have this sort of rusty red shade. This is Sandalwood. I haven't worn this one yet either. Yeah, that's pretty. So I got way too much lipstick this month. And it's not going to be better next month because I have some lip products from Sephora on their way to me right now. Okay, let's talk about the last thing that I bought this month. This was also from Ulta, and it was what prompted the entire Ulta order to start with. This is a toner. I actually needed a toner. Shocking. I've been using my skincare, like I said, so I had 1 bottle of toner left, and I like having 1 in each of my restrooms, so I got a second one. This one's from e.l.f. It is their Pure Skin Toner. It's a toner. Seems to be working pretty well for me. I've been using it for, I don't know, maybe a week and a half. I started using it right away. It was truly a replacement, and I'm really happy about that. So, I did some damage this month. Like I said earlier, I have 2 orders on their way to me right now. The first is from Sephora. I bought the new lip set that they came out with as one of those Sephora favorites kits. It was a really good deal. I was having a very difficult time saying no because there were a couple of products in there that I really wanted to try. First, I'm always brought in by NARS lip products. There was a mini NARS lipstick in there. They had a full size of Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk Medium. And then they also had a full size of the Tower 28 lip jellies. Oh, and you know what? They also had a full size Laneige lip glowy balm, which is also an item that I've considered purchasing at full price before. So for $35, I was having a very, very hard time saying no to that kit. And once I remembered that I still had some birthday fund money left, that's what it went towards. The other order that I have coming my way is from Polish Pickup. Polish Pickup is a monthly event where a lot of indie nail polish makers get together and they each create 1 polish around a theme. So it's a good way to try multiple indie brands in a single order without having to pay shipping for each of them individually. July was the month that I wanted to purchase from because July is their yearly rewind. So these different brands are allowed to bring back one of the polishes that they have brought out in a previous month. So I got 3 polishes. I'm really excited about them. I will be sure to show them in the next video, but they're not here yet. It is a pre-order. I'm not sure exactly when I will receive those polishes, but I'm super excited for them. I got one called Glampire that I think is going to be absolutely gorgeous. And it's vampire themed, and I don't know why, but I really like vampires. That keeps coming up in my videos recently. I promise I don't think about vampires like 6 hours a day. Just like 10 minutes a day, tops. And before I further incriminate myself, we are going to finish this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't be too disturbed by my July spending that I am putting up right now. If I hadn't had the birthday money, it would have been a lot less. So, thanks again for watching. I hope that I will see you in my next video. Have a nice day, y'all.